It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And stepping in for Boston, Cole Cameron.
Number 32.
And that's outside. And the home opener is underway. And that's in for a strike. Burr, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
And a ground ball to first. Tanner takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, left fielder, number 29.
And next for the Red Sox, Dusty Green. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Burr, in his 9th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Dusty Green with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So one out, nobody on. Now it's going to be Roberto Nunez. And the slider catches the zone. And a breaking ball misses outside. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that one for strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Line to left. And foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. So digging in, Richard Garcia. That's in there. 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Today's starting pitcher, Wilson Garcia. And it's singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Garland checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one missed. Misses. Three and one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Runner and score. in position, no outs. Tanner will hit next. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Just missed. Garland leads off second with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And into the box for Baltimore, Robert Escalona. Castellano checks the runner. Garland dives back in safely. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Fastball is outside. Red Sox already leading. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground. Slings to first, 2 out.
Batting fourth, center fielder, number 7.
So up next, Jeff Bernstein. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Vargas brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Alexander Vargas. Burke back to work. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Good job to fight that one off. In the air, center field. Bernstein on his way over. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, catcher, number 22.
Scott Fuentes digs in now, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the pitcher, Wilson Garcia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number one is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Close, but called a ball. And now 2-0.
Two balls, no strikes.
That's a strike. Not close with that one. And now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Archie Raymond. That's outside. Ball one.
Ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Rouse gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And now the veteran third baseman, Kyle Sears, looking for his first big league hit right here. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In for a strike. And the count 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Bounce to the left side. And that's foul. Goes down looking. Now Ryan Bird. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball one. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
One ball, two strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in. Lifted in the air, right center field. Vargas sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Number 41.
Archie Burke, the next to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. New inning getting started. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cole Cameron. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And stepping in is the speedy Tom Shirley. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. High fly ball right field. As this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Green getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that clips the inside corner. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out. Runner at second. Nunez will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips the corner. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. No advance, good job behind the dish.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
So stepping in for Boston, Matt Diggs. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Ball 1, no strike.
Slider squirts away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Runner at third, 2 away. And that misses upstairs now, 3-0. Richard Garcia waiting to bat for the Red Sox. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Next to hit, Richard Garcia. Flied to right his first time. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 6.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
All 1's the count. Aye.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 18.
And now here is Clifford Tanner. He's 0 for 1. That's in there, and that is strike 1. 1 out. Base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, number 12.
And next for the Orioles, Robert Escalona. First time up, he grounded to third. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ball popped up under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're down 3-2. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Alexander Vargas. Vargas, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 22.
Scott Fuentes now at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wilson Garcia. And a sac bunt here. Tanner to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Sometimes getting down a good bunt can just be so difficult right there. You admire the pitcher for putting it down in play, but just a little too hard at the first baseman. You don't see that defensive play very often, so you got to tip your cap to the defense.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Cameron. This one smoked, could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. Safe. And they lead by 2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. So runner at second, 2 down. Shirley digs in now, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Popped up. Nabs it, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Jeff Bernstein.
Number 7.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Percy Rouse. Pitches in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one misses.
Ball one.
And 1-1. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And into the box for Baltimore, Archie Raymond. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Red Sox by 2. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Sears, the next to hit, close but called a ball. 1-0. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one drifts inside. Castellano maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Popped up. Should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the Orioles catcher, Ryan Bird, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Archie Burke. He's 0 for 1. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Jerry Duran.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And a foul ball. Bird, the runner at first with 2 gone. Base hit, left center field. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. Back to the top of the lineup, Pedro Garland, the next to hit for the Orioles. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sebastian Soto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Dusty Green getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, come on.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
Nunez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pitch in the dirt, 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's a swing and a drive. Bernstein giving chase. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Matt Diggs up next for the Red Sox. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. To the right side, boots it, And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garcia now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Nunez on third with 2 out. Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Sergio Severino. This is his 3rd time out this year. And into the box for Baltimore, Clifford Tanner has grounded out a couple of times.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here is Robert Escalon in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Jeff Bernstein. Inside, just missed. In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Step off throw to first. Escalona back in on a dive. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out of the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Percy Rouse digs in now. A strikeout and a walk. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball to right. Diggs. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. Top 6, and stepping in for Boston, Alexander Vargas. Soto back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Sears settles under this one, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 22.
And the batter now, Scott Fuentes. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And a foul ball. Tied at 4. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Ortiz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next for the Orioles, Archie Raymond. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider. Activity in the bullpen. Junior Fernandez up and throwing. Urbina, a left-hander, also throwing. Outside low. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Kyle Sears. Fought off foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Bird. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now this is in the air down the line. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Through 6, all square, 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cole Cameron. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Damian Frazier.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 35.
That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Comebacker to the mound. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Tom Shirley up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the 0-1.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball, still 0-2. This one in the air. Sears makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. This game's all tied at 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dino Urbina.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter, Aldo Estrella.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. Young, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. Next offering is in the dirt. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Ripped, but it curls foul. Tied at 4. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out looking. At the plate, Pedro Garland. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Right through there for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first with 1 gone. Clifford Tanner, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Throw into third, tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
And into the box for Baltimore, Robert Escalona. That one's in there. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. That's way outside. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that's the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Barry Richardson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Roberto Nunez. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Just missed. Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And next for the Red Sox, Matt Diggs. And ball one. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-4.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So stepping in for Boston, Richard Garcia. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Alexander Vargas. 0 for 3 in this one. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. On the mound now, John Ramsey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. Ramsey. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Scott Fuentes up next for the Red Sox.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Garland makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Junior Fernandez on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Milton Wells, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. And now Jeff Bernstein.
Center fielder, number 7.
Time called now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 28.
Now it's the right fielder, Percy Rouse. There's the strike. That one missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Archie Raymond, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Red Sox leading it by 2. Inside, just missed. High fly ball down the left field line. Green sizes this one up, reaching for it, and brings it in. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the center fielder, Milton Wells. Ramsey back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Cameron stands in now and watches strike one. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out. Runner at second. Shirley will hit next. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So 2 down now, and here is Dusty Green. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So one hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the O's 4. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Charlie Moon.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now Kyle Sears. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. And another ball. There's a strike. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Green on the move to the gap. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 30.
Ryan Bird, the next to hit for the Orioles. To the right side. Now only one out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Matt Gomez looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one missing inside.
That's inside.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. The Orioles down to their final strike. 2 outs. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Andy Christensen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now here is Tom Shirley. And there's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 1-2.
It's just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And now, Richard Garcia. One out, bases empty. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 strike.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. This to third. Bernstein gets it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Check out the Red Sox lineup with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Dusty Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Green launched a homer in his most recent game. Out to short, Marcus. That's out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Richard Stanley. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's the third baseman, Jeff Bernstein. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one out in front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Noah Marcus, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one.
0-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Esquivel hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Robert Escalona, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is down low.
2-0.
And that's a strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Keith brings it in, and that'll do it. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Roberto Nunez. On the corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And stepping in for Boston, Alberto Pinheiro. Right through there for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting sixth, center fielder, number 12.
And next for the Red Sox, Alexander Vargas. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Step off, throw to first. Pinheiro back easily. Christensen winds and deals. And another ball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And a foul ball. Runner on the move. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jerry Duran.
Number 25.
Swinging a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green hauls it in, and there's one away.
That is fifth. First baseman, number 18.
And here's the first baseman, Clifford Tanner. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
In the air out towards right center. Vargas on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next for the Orioles, Percy Rouse. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Matt Esquivel. Christensen back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering misses. 1-1. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the shortstop, Rocco Reyes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Esquivel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Center field. Duran has a beat on it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Batting 9, pitcher, number 33.
Richard Stanley up next for the Red Sox. Puts a bunt down. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sack bunt executed perfectly.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Tom Shirley. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Richard Garcia. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. And that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, Ryan Bird. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. So next to hit for Baltimore, Archie Raymond. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one is upstairs. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runner at first with no outs here. Slice to right. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Number 32.
So now here's the pitcher, Andy Christensen. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Swings through that.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1.
Ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside.
Careful.
Time called now before the payoff pitch. Bird, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's to third. To second, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Dusty Green.
Number 29.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Roberto Nunez up next for the Red Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Pinheiro stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Escalona. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Jeff Bernstein.
Number 7.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Next pitch misses way outside. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. To third. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Noah Marcus getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Robert Escalona, the next to hit for the Orioles. First time up was a pop out. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one misses in the dirt. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Right back to him on the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the catcher, Matt Esquivel. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty.
Whoa.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Rocco Reyes up next for the Red Sox. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the inning's still alive with the pitcher's spot next.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stanley stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's too high. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now at Oriole Park. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jerry Duran. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 18.
Clifford Tanner, the next to hit for the Orioles. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. The Orioles down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Rouse at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Bird. And he's already singled in this game.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Time called. Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. Rouse off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Tom Shirley.
Number 28.
Christensen back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Garcia, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2 now. On the ground to second, might be two. Throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And now Dusty Green. 0 for 2 in this one. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 away now. Roberto Nunez digs in now. First offering and it just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Red Sox lead one, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Archie Raymond. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Andy Christensen will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 7.
Now the third baseman, Jeff Bernstein. That one's in there. Strike 1. Raymond, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's going to be Noah Marcus. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Richard Stanley out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher now, Sergio Severino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, nobody on. Robert Escalona, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
One strike.
Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Bryce Wagner, the left-hander, up and throwing. Fernandez warming up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Alberto Pinheiro.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Alexander Vargas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a tapper, and that one handled. Fires to first in time.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Matt Esquivel, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Bryce Wagner out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Milton Wells, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Well, one-run game now at the plate. Jerry Duran.
Number 25.
First pitch misses. That's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. That's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it's even up. And strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball line to center. Fitzgerald makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Number 28.
2 down, base is empty, and into the box for Baltimore, Percy Rouse. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball.
2 down,
2
nobody
strikes.
on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs and outside. Now time called at the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. We're in the top of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Rocco Reyes. John Ramsey gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's out to center field. Duran gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And stepping in for Boston, Milton Wells, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab for the second out. Next to hit, Tom Shirley. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Looking to get the tying run on base. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him. And next for the Red Sox, Richard Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1-2.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for the Red Sox. And our score remains 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Austin Ortiz. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the Orioles catcher, Ryan Bird.
Catcher, number 30.
And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Raymond now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Dunn up and loosening in the pen. Fernandez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a big swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one moves his feet. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Pedro Garland.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Out to short, Lipsius. Throws to first in time, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Munson.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So stepping in for Boston, Dusty Green.
Number 29.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Nunez.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now, Alberto Pinheiro. Just missed. The 1-0. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Matt Diggs. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now the count is even.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd homer of this series, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Esquivel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is down low. Here's a high chopper. Over to first, and the inning is over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Charlie Moon.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bernstein in the box now, takes strike 1. That one outside, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground to short, Lipsius. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Marcus, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Escalona now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one the other way. He hauls it in, 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Duran up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. With the tying run on at first. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is downstairs. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
2 balls.
Throw to second.
Strike.
Tag. Out. And that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.